Hi guys, so this is a really short and sweet video, mainly for social media, just to give people a little bit of a taster of Profit First. So if you're not aware, it should be hopefully fairly obvious by now by the time you've actually seen this, but we've been working really hard behind the scenes in the last sort of couple of quarters to become official Profit First partners and official Profit First accountants. There's only actually around 20 in the whole of the UK. It's a premium club of accountants. It's really exclusive. Not anybody really is, I don't know how to explain that. Not anybody can do it because they've probably not got the mindset. A typical accountant doesn't have the mindset, the profit first mindset, because it's really tapping into businesses day to day and what you're doing literally each day, each week in your business in terms of the money that's going in and out of your bank account. And the idea is most business owners, and I'm speaking to you as a business owner and an accountant, we can have all the financial reports in the world we want, or accountants such as ourselves can put it together for you. But really, most of the time, you're going to be looking at your bank account. You're going to be logging in on your phone, probably most days, at least every other day, if not more than once a day for some people, and or on your computer, just to see what's going on in your bank. Have I got enough money in my account to pay my bills, to pay my wages, to pay my VAT, to pay my corporation tax? I mean, to be fair, corporation tax is probably not even top of your mind initially. Have I got literally what I need to pay my bills this month, this week, and the next couple of weeks? And Profit First really taps into that, and it creates a system to manage your cash flow, and it's an automatic cash flow system to understand exactly where you are. In simple terms, you create lots of different pots of money in different bank accounts, and there's different ways of going about that. You can use something like Starling, which has spaces, or Monzo that has pots. And the idea is, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. If if you've been put into a pension, or if you've been paid as an employee before, you don't miss the tax that's been stopped from you every month because you've never seen it. Most employees don't miss the tax that's getting stopped because they don't see it. The difference with business owners is they do see the money. It comes into the bank. They don't pull it out of sight, out of mind. And also, if you can create the idea that you've got less money to work with, you're going to be a lot more creative, and you're going to be probably a bit tighter with your money and watch where the pennies are going. The way I think about it is, when you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, I don't know if you've ever been to Zaza Bazaars in Bristol, one of my favourite places. Do you eat more or less when there's all that food in the room? There's something like, I don't know, 10 or 15 cuisines, starters, mains, puddings. Do you generally eat more or less? Most people, probably 99% of the population, are going to eat more food when there's more available. And it's the same with money. The more you give yourself, if you've got all of your money in one bank account, you think you've got more money to spend. So if you give someone a smaller plate of food, if you ration it and say, here's a smaller plate of food, this is your evening meal, you're probably going to enjoy it more. You're going to make it last. You're making it go further. And it's the same with money. It's actually called Parkinson's law. And that's a bit of an overview with the system. There's a really famous book, which this all started by Mike Michalowizc, called Profit First. Great book. 100% recommend reading it. You can read that buy it from Amazon. But what I wanted to talk about today is, we, as Profit First accountants, we're accountability partners. We're certified to implement the program into people's businesses. And it's a bit like having a personal trainer. Do you know how to get a six-pack? Do you know how to be in amazing shape? Do you know how Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, looks the way he does? Yep, most of us do. You've got to eat pretty well, and probably a lot to look like him. You might not want to look like him, might not be the best example, but if you want to be fit, you've got to eat well, eat healthy, work out a lot, do the right things. But do we all do it? No. If you get a personal trainer, are you more likely to get in shape? Yes, and that's where we come in. So this is one of our clients that we're working with at the moment, and it's one of the visual things we do, and it's very powerful, and it kind of just makes it very clear what's going on in your business. So the pie chart on the left is the current percentage of income that person, their business, is taking for themselves. So all of the grey area is expenses, and the green area is what we call owner's pay. On the right-hand graph is what's possible based on our review, looking at the client's financials, looking at the history that's happened, looking at industry benchmarks, looking at the profit first benchmarks, which are even higher than this. This is a custom profit first target for this client to suit them. And everything on the right, so the pink, the green, and the light grey, is the new piece of the pie that's going to be the clients that we're working towards. So at the moment, they've got a quarter of the pie, and we're working towards having half of the pie. Do you know what that looks like in your business? Do you know what share of the pie is yours? What's going to your suppliers? What's going to your staff? What's going, elsewhere that's not your money? Money leaks, I like to call it. Or if you can plug in all those little money leaks, how much more of the pie can you have for yourself? There's a bit more science behind it, because we say out of your share of the pie, which is half in this example, a certain proportion should be profit for a rainy day. The green is your owner's pay, which you pay yourself every month or every week, whatever rhythm you want to pay yourself. And the light grey is your tax. So at the moment, have you got a rainy day fund of profit to cover emergencies or debt? Have you got a tax fund to cover your tax bill? And are you paying yourself enough? That's all I really wanted to share today, guys. But give me a shout if you've got any questions about profit first. Cheers. Bye.